You guys, this could be for both of you, but I suppose starting with Austin, JJ had talked about how Dallas is shorthanded with key guys out, and you have to make sure not to let that get in your head and think that they're not going to play at a certain level. How did you feel like you guys that played out, if at all, on the court tonight?
That's a real thing, but it's not like they don't have good players other than Luka and Kyrie. Those guys over there are talented and obviously can win games, as you just seen. And we just didn't do a good job of playing good basketball. That's really it.
Then Max, the Mavs, there were a couple stretches JJ referenced, when Clay hit the 3 threes and then when Hardy hit a couple in a row and they added a fourth. What were the coverages sort of supposed to be on those types of plays, and how did you feel like they were getting so open consistently?
Well, we were they were heavy ISO in, so we needed to be in our shifts and in our gaps, and they did a good job of moving guys around, kind of moving our shifts out the way, and there was some miscommunication on our part to let up a 3 or 2 once they saw the first 1 or 2 go in. Then they're feeling really good and they're going to shoot the next 2 or 3 contested ones, and they made shots tonight. They shot damn near 50% from 3, so that's tough to beat.
You guys missed some pretty good looks at the rim. Do you feel like that compounded with the defense at all in terms of just missing those types of shots and that sort of bleeding into the defensive side?
Yeah, I don't think our offense was the problem tonight. We got a lot of great looks. Like you said, we missed a lot of bunnies around the rim, myself included, and we missed a decent amount of shots from 3, but I thought we did a good job kind of putting them in rotations, putting them in closeouts, and we shot our open shots. So, next time we got to knock them down, and, that'll make it easier for us. But, it's tough to say that, some of those missed layups around the rim, missed open threes are, they're not going to hurt us. Those will hurt us for sure. So we'll do a better job next time.
Austin, you had like a self-deprecating line when you walked in here about sitting on the bench. But what can you do when a team's targeting you on defense the way the Mavs were tonight?
Just play better defense. First half was god awful. Second half I thought was better, but can't allow that. I was just really, really bad on both sides of the ball tonight.
JJ mentioned to us that he felt like maybe there were segments where the game where you guys just looked tired. I think you guys are going to have your longest stretch at home coming up. I think 7 to 8 at your own place, 8 straight in LA. How beneficial can this stretch of 2.5 weeks be for you guys? And we'll be the key for these next couple of weeks.
I mean, it's always good to be home, sleep in your home bed, be around friends, family, whatever. But just playing good basketball. I thought. Tonight defensively we didn't talk enough. Offensively, we didn't make shots. But I think, it kind of stemmed from being so discombobulated on the defensive end. So just got to, get back to, clicking on all cylinders and playing the game the right way.
I guess for either of you guys this season, it feels like have been a team that'll have 3 good weeks and then a bad week and a half or a bad 2 weeks and then 3 good weeks. What has it sort of felt like the emotional whiplash of this season, and how do you think, what do you think needs to happen for you guys to kind of make sure a losing streak stops it to tighten that stuff up?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, honestly, as a team, I think we do a decent job of not getting too high or too low emotionally. It's a big message. We had that at the end of the game today, just trying to stay the course. I think we've turned our season around since, that Miami game in Miami, and we were really connected, and, we've done a pretty good job. So we're not going to let tonight's loss be the end-all, be-all for us. So we're just going to try to stay consistent, try to stay together as a team. We're going to look at the film. We're going to get better from this. So we're not going to, overreact to a loss like this, even though we absolutely should have won. But at the end of the day, they're a good team. It's hard to win in the NBA. So for us as a team, we're going to stay together, and we're going to win these next few at home.
Max, you've been in a position that some of their guys have been in the past where, maybe the minutes aren't always there, the touches aren't always there. What's it like to get that kind of opportunity? If, say, you're Jaden Hardy and the ball starts going in, how much does that energize a player?
Yeah, I mean, it's great for someone, like you said, who doesn't get a lot of touches. You may not be involved in the offense as much. You see the first 3 go down, you hit a first layup, you make your free throws or whatever. That's a big confidence booster. It's just a big dopamine booster for you. You just kind of get more energy. You tend to play harder. It's just kind of the way it works. So, you know, for someone like Jaden Hardy to come out and hit 3 threes, score 15 points in 22 minutes, that's obviously going to be a big confidence booster for him. So, you know, I know how that feels, and yeah, so it feels good for sure.
Thanks, guys.